Namaste. Welcome to Love Winds. Welcome to this space. So today I wanted to talk about making your dreams a reality. So I've done a lot of traveling. I've been to a lot of beautiful places on Gaia. And there are many times I travel to a place long enough to capture a photo, long enough to make a memory, but not quite long enough to do all the things you wish you could do in that space, in that time. So one of the things I always say to myself after leaving somewhere beautiful and looking back at the photos, at the memories, I wish I would have painted there. I wish I would have just sat next to that river and painted it. Bob Ross type of style, sitting in nature, painting nature. And there's a few times I've taken my paints to rivers and I've painted rocks, intentionally brought paints out, but few and far between, right? All last year I walked this premises. I brought the dogs out mornings, afternoons, evenings, children, played with the babies, snow, summer. I've spent almost 2 years now walking these grounds and looking at these gorgeous trees and saying to myself, spider? I've been getting a lot of spiders. Listen, baby, we're not going to do this right now. Weaving webs. That's what we're doing. We're weaving webs. I should just bring my paints outside and paint, right? I say that all the time. I should just bring my paints outside and paint. And then another day goes, and then another day goes, and another day goes. And then take, for example, my current situation. The stress is turned on. I'm literally watching my mother drown in her own mucus. She's fighting for her life. I'm her live-in caretaker without the income because we're still in that process. Going to court from my baby daddy who has abused my son, who has abused other women. They are not speaking up. Nobody's standing up. Nobody's even admitting that the man gets drunk and violent, and everybody's seen it. No one's speaking on it because of what he looks like on social media, because of the image he brings to a family, right? And here I am, the gypsy, nomad, wild, rule breaking girl who just wants to sit out somewhere beautiful and paint with her kids and her animals and love the earth. You know what? There's more to this video, but I'm gonna pause this because Bella came, and I'm gonna play this back to myself later, and there'll be a part 2, and I'll edit and patch it together. But I'm not gonna try to get to my point when my daughter wants my attention, right? Because it's all about being present. And whatever message I was meant to deliver will come through when it needs to come through. So I love you guys. Love wins. Okay, it's been some hours. The sun has shifted from there to here. I did some blending, a little bit of blending. Bella came out and painted 2 pictures. I played with her, we listened to music, I did some meditating, I fell asleep in the grass, I had a download, I sent some emails, and I'm back. I don't remember what I was saying. Something along the lines of lies, manipulation, slander, false accusations. Nobody's speaking out. Nobody's telling the truth. Nobody's telling the truth. It's like the Salem witch trials all over again. Except this time, y'all can't hang me. Am I a witch? Yes, I'm a witch. What is a witch? I'm in tune with my intuition. I am not indoctrinated. I know the ancient truths to this thing we call life. The sun heals. The earth is magic. Our body is designed to heal. Those truths. And that life is meant to be free. Life is meant to be free. And we're here to create, just to create, because we are creators. And all that indoctrination stuff, you can have education without indoctrination. I've been self-educating myself since I left high school. By the way, lawyer who lied on the stand, what makes you think I'm not educated? You said my son's father was educated. This man got kicked out of college for selling cocaine in his off-campus home. I chose not to go to college. I took a different route. But education is just empowering yourself with truth and knowledge and learning. To have a love for life, to have a love for learning. And that is all it takes to become educated. To be able to discern. Not to be told what to do, like in school. Sit down, follow the rules, memorize these facts, false science, false facts, false history. And let's slap a good job and a diploma and call it a day, right? Yeah, that's what we're not doing. That's what I'm not doing. I am being penalized for going off scripts, and it's ridiculous. But I still have my mustard seed, and God is still moving mountains, and I'm an angel. Yeah, I'm an angel. If you haven't known, now you know. Earth angels, incarnated angels here on a mission. I'm here to protect the earth. I'm here to protect the children. I'm here to speak the truth. I'm here to spread the light. And I'm here to be a frequency of unconditional love. What's wrong with that, right? If you're of God, what's wrong with that? If you're of the light, what's wrong with that? Right? Because there's God in dark and there's God in the light. And God works in mysterious ways. And messengers of God, they don't always wear a suit and tie. Sometimes the devil wears a suit and tie. Sometimes the devil wears Prada. Pretty little black heels, pretty little black dress and red lipstick. But lies. All lies. You hear that poor dog barking? Someone has a dog barking. He just wants to play. Just wants to play. I'm here for safe spaces. To be safe in your body. To be safe in your home, in your environment, in your space. And able to create just to create. And whatever it is that sparks your soul, may that spark have a safe space to ignite, to create. I am here to be that frequency of love, because I have walked through the dark. They are trying to put me in the dark. They want to silence me, and they want to punish me because they don't want to put my child on a rigid schedule. To sit him at a desk for long hours. He is 6 years old. And we're reading every day. We're actively reading every day. That's all that's necessary. Before indoctrination, before the system sold you the idea of public education, learning was learned in the home, in the family. family, in the community, because it takes a village. It takes a village. But the children played along the parents and interacted within the community. And we learned through stories and through creation and through imagination, because the gateway, the rainbow bridge that connects heaven to earth, is the imagination. And I carry the Christ light, and I am here delivering to you as an angel, as a messenger of God, to create, just to create. And you can have education without indoctrination. And love wins. And I love you, and have a blessed and beautiful reality. Y'all want to see these butterflies dancing around me? Let's look. Can you? They're everywhere. This is heaven on earth. This is heaven on earth. Okay? Do you see that sun? Get out into the sun. If you're not feeling good, if you need to raise your vibration, sit under the sun. Okay? Because it is healing. And your soul will remember. Your genes will be activated. Genes, angles of lights. If you know, you know. I love you.
Escape it, we can be free.